It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft, the first Monopoly board game went on sale, Social Security began, and Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935, offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, this was the highlight of my soccer career, to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups, that kind of emulate the McGuire Cup.
Winning the McGuire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period. That's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied McGuire Cup?
This tournament, it's great competition. I mean, you just have to work. All these teams belong here. All these teams work to get here.
So the competition was fantastic from start to finish, and when you get to play in a facility like this, it makes it even more worthwhile traveling the 6.5 hours to get here.
We sacrificed a lot, time, and like our summer. So I really think that if we keep with that, we'll be on pace for a great time at Nationals.
Just an overall great performance. Came out in the second half, was able to close it out and get that regional victory that we wanted.
Benefits of this level are huge. The college exposures, second to none for these guys. They're all able to get recruited and achieve the goals that they want to when they set out to actually sign up to play club sports and make a team. They're able to get those opportunities.
I think having something to play for is a real benefit to these girls, not just showcases, it's competition. Everyone wants to win. You play competitive sports because you want to win.
My name is Tony McManus. We are the 01 Lady Lobos Rush out of Memphis, Tennessee. You know, we were here in the finals last year. Unfortunately, did not finish it out, but that gave us a little bit of motivation going into this year.
It's been crazy, and it's just been like really hard because everybody here is so good, and everybody is good because they win their state cup, and so there are other ways to get in, and so it's been really difficult. But we pushed through it, and we were able to come out on top.
For us, it's a little difficult because we work with a lot of underprivileged kids, kids that can't afford to really play at big clubs. So we're very small. We haven't been around very long. We put in a lot of work with the kids. We pick them up. We've been working with these guys, you know, just try to give them a future, you know, something to look forward to, get them out the streets, put them in a place where they can come and just have fun, meet other kids, and train hard, and just give them a goal, whether it's college or to the next level. So we've been very successful at doing that at this level.
And welcome, folks. Ready for game number 2 here. This will be a 14U matchup, and it will feature a team out of Libertyville. I'll give you the word here. Libertyville FC Elite taking on STA out of New Jersey. These two teams coming in here, and see the jerseys of Libertyville. Got the black shirt, little gray and silver numbers and shorts. These two coaches here, Coach Mimo Marin for Libertyville. On the other side, Coach Tom Bray, and he represents STA. STA has a 2-0 record, 3-0 victory over Panine United out of Ohio North. STA with a 2-0 victory over MSC Academy out of Illinois. And so there's your setup on the STA side. Let's talk about Libertyville. Libertyville with a win and a tie. They beat MSC Academy. Then they tied Panine United. That was Libertyville 2-2. We'll talk about the starters here very quickly and see if we got these correct as the coaches and helpers resource on the sideline here helped us get the starters. PC 1974, you see that on the, or FC 1974, you see that on the back of the jerseys. Libertyville, again, the black, little orange trim and black and silver. On the other side, the full white for STA with the black numbers. And we are in Overland Park, Kansas at the Shields Soccer Complex, National U.S. Youth Nationals Championships. These teams have earned their way here, fighting now to get to the semifinals on Saturday. Ball in the back, we're safely across. We'll talk about the starters here for STA. First of all, number 2, Colin Say. Number 7, Karan Shawan. Number 8 is Ryan Eapen. Patrick Campbell, number 11. Ball down the far side. As we read the starters, we'll stop to tell you about the action here. Ball sent in. It goes through, and a shot that's going to be too high. An opportunity early. And that ball up high, it stays in play and comes the other way. Ball sent back in again. It'll be headed down and now picked up by the keeper. Let's continue on through the starters here. Number 12, Nicholas Collins. Dylan Fay, number 13. Daniel Farberoff, number 16. Number 17 is Andrew Cassiano. 18, poetically, Charles Taliano. Then we have number 20, Peter Batanjani, and then number 21, Alessio Barkeen. That's your starters for STA under head coach Tom Bray, against out of New Jersey. Here we go, working it forward in the midfield. We'll give you the starters for Libertyville here in just a moment. Ball in the midfield now cleared back. A little bit of space. Worked up. Here we go, starters for Libertyville. And I'm sure as we start through these starters, there'll be a ball in the box. And there he is. This works it up on the left side. That will trail through, so that'll give us time to give you the starters here. Number 3 is Drew Frankie. Number 5, Rohan Gopalam. And then number 7, Miguel Garcia. Number 8, Andrew Phillips. In goal, Alex Lopez. Number 12, Saul Valadez. Number 12, Zachary Holt. Number 13, wearing 17 is Roman Lynch. Number 25, Owen Zakshevsky. And rounding it out, 2 players, number 45, Alan Alonzo, and number 52, Alec Leroy. Head coach, Mimo Marin and Guillermo, if you want to go full. There's a ball on the far side. It goes all the way through. And once again, this comes out. We have a whistle. That will call a cease to the action. The ball will go back and be put in play. And it looks like Gopalam will put it in play. Puts the hand up, now stepping up with the right foot. There you go. Good long ball over midfield. Ball settled. Nice close work here. Now sent through, headed down by the defense. Wearing the captain's bags in the back. Nice settling there in the defensive set. Tossed in here by Barkeen. He's going to flick it forward here. That's number 2, Say. Spelled T-S-A-Y. Pronounced with just S, S-A-Y. Fight in the middle by the numerical counterpart, number 7. That was Garcia going against Chauhan. Phillips now. He'll work it back across. Big player there, Saul Valadez. Valadez with it at his feet, working through some traffic. Trying to send it forward, working up ahead was Holt. Couldn't get it through there. Now coming the other way. Took a couple of good opportunities already for STA. Coach Tom Bray out of England originally. Ball tipped down now, working through traffic again. Interrupted by the traffic. A big player working through the midfield. Tall player there, Daniel Farberoff. Coming the other way. Ball sent forward. Trying to get it up. It's going to go out on the far side. Tracking it down out there. Just couldn't quite get to it. That was number 12, Valadez, trying to work his way out there. Up in the front, Holt once again feeding it outside. Just a little much pace. Getting used to this, the crowning of the field as well as the turf, which has a very true bounce. The ball will not slow down very significantly as the ball rolls very well on this pitch. The artificial turf, sun rising, getting a little warmer as we go. Here comes Say, working his way in, speed down the side, and he'll go down. Referee says play on, and it'll be a toss in on the side. Chasing that one down will be Barkeen. That ball way over near the field number 2. Early on here, still no score. We're in the 6th minute. Coach, both coaches now checking their watches. Here we go. A high ball there. That center back we mentioned was Batanjani. Peter Batanjani has the captain's armband on. And a little rush down right to left. Libertyville working it through, trying to get something going. We've seen a couple of opportunities already for STA. Fay out there works it through. And here comes a rush. You got 4 white jerseys working their way up through the middle. Defense stepping up. And now taking it away. Farberoff, one of the big players in the middle. I'm sure he'll be a target. Ball clearing across from Nicholas Collins. Collins sending it out to Fay. Fay down the side. Working it on up. Bright shoes there we'll be able to clearly identify once we see the number. Working through traffic. Feeds it over to teammate Campbell. Campbell back to Fay. Now forward. The bright shoes belong to Chauhan, I believe. Karan Chauhan. And wow, there in the size. You see the size of Valadez. And didn't take a whole lot to take out Battanjani. Battanjani now sends it toward the middle. They're working around the far side, reversing field. Working over, there's Taliano. Taliano with possession. Sends it near side. There's Barkeen. Barkeen, little space. Tries to penetrate, sends it through. Going down, but with the continued pass, there's Barkeen in the box. Right foot, let's see if he earns the corner. And he does. And that will be our first corner now. This is one of those things, the sun shining from behind the person taking the corner. So that could come into play if that ball gets up in the sun. Everybody's setting it up. The keeper for Libertyville, Lopez, setting up his defense. Lopez in the orange jersey. On the other side for STA, a maroon jersey for the keeper. Ryan Epen, have not said his name yet. That's a good thing if you're defense. STA, here's a low ball with pace. It's headed away. Clear briefly. Now they'll set up again. Sends it back out to Say. Say will shoot it in low. Farberoff, now a little chip. Still working and now clearing it out briefly. Ball struck again. Comes back out toward Collins. Collins. And that ball bounding around. Battanjani way up there from the defense. That will roll out on the side. It'll be a toss-in right there for STA. And it looks like it will be Barkeen working his way over to toss it in. Ball sitting up on the side of the hill. Will take a moment or two to retrieve it. They'll get it back in. Working into the 10th minute here. Still early in this first half. And the ball retrieved and tossed in right near the corner flag. Now sent in, but the offside flag is up, and that was a pretty quick offside right after it was tossed in. That ball will be put in play in the back. Good foot put in that one. Out toward midfield. They'll come over here toward us. Out there in the middle, Alonzo, part of that play. Tossed in now by Zakshevsky. Battanjani now. Ball right back to us again. Keeping our fourth official busy. Ball tossed in here again, right in front of us from Zakshevsky. Ball back to Battanjani. Wearing number 20, got the armband on for representing the captain. Ball on the far side. Worked over there, looks like it's Farberoff. And actually, looks like Collins now that we see the number. Now working it up is Barkeen. Barkeen turns, takes it back to Battanjani. Ball out to the side, working it up. Collins is in the middle. I'll try to get that number. That's who it was, Cataliano on that far side. Now worked in toward the box. A lot of jousting going down through and coming the other way. Here's an opportunity. Working it up that far side, a couple of touches. Now sent in, nice ball there. And you've got 2v2 on this side. Trying to feed it through. Everybody's on side. Here comes an opportunity. Shot, and it's going to be behind the goal. Was it touched? And it was not. Thought there might be a touch by the keeper. That's the first time we've seen Epen challenged. Ryan Epen coming out and taking away the angle, and the ball sent behind the goal. So a good rush there by Libertyville. So ball worked around the back. Coaches working hard trying to motivate their teams. Barkeen with it right here in front of us. You folks have the best seats in the house. Glad you're with us. John Peters here on the microphone. Daniel Reed, our producer. These teams fighting for the semifinals. 14 trophies to be given away Sunday. And the semifinals after a day off tomorrow. Saturday will be a big day for 4 teams in each division. Ball sent in, still being worked around. We'll checking our numbers here. Barton Johnny back in the back once again. Now Barkeen has some space, and Libertyville playing back quite a bit, so allowing some work out front. But once that ball comes in, they converge quickly. Near side. Working it down again. Nice Banjane there with a nice sliding tackle to take it away. Ball down toward the corner. That'll be cleared away. Be a throw in right there. Barkey now works it around, sends it across. And the number 7s go at it in the middle. Coming up from the back. And you see number 45 has been very active. That's Alonzo. Barkeen again. Johnny, he'll take it back to Epen, who gives it right back to him, and it will be a ball in the back. So we mentioned this Libertyville team 1-0 as they defeated MSC Academy, tied with Panine United 2-2. STA working through. Nice play there. It's Karan Chauhan. Ball out to the side, fighting for it. There's Campbell. Now Farbroff gets in. There's a shot, and it's a score. That's going to be Fay, I believe. We'll double check it. No, it's Say who came through. And a ball coming across, I believe it was Farbroff who sent that ball in from the left side. And then a score early on here, first half. We look back to check. It will be the 15th minute. So sub coming in, looks like number 46, Moats, will be coming in for Valadez. So nice job there on the inside as the players working together. And it looks like it was Farbroff with that goal, the assist on the goal. Ball placed now, and it's 1-0 pretty early here. That ball going in right around the 15th minute. Say with the goal. And we believe Farbroff had that assist. Say once again, wearing number 2, coming up with the early goal here, and big lift for STA. Let's see if the Libertyville team can bounce back. Important character display here if they can bounce back after that, giving up that goal. Be a toss in. That one just barely touched by Alan Alonzo. Ball rolling away, will be tossed in eventually by the goal scorer, Say. And Barkeen will toss it in. Barkeen looking, finding someone, now finds Collins. Gets loose briefly. Chasing after was Garcia. Garcia with the bright orange boots. On the other side, you have Chauhan with those neon green boots. Easy to spot him as Bottinger brings it out. Bottinger now rings it up. Looking for options, sends it up the middle, but deflected by the defense. Returning. Barkeen steps in, interrupts that play. Will go the other way. Working through there is Cassiano. Cassiano goes down. The whistle goes up. And it will be a foul played right here. Ball worked around the back. Little space there. Now off far side. Shawhan with the distinctive boots, and we'll take it off to the other side. Right on the edge. Fans over there looking into the sun. Ball working it through. Finally cleared away briefly. Sent right back in, however. That's be Collins. He'll take a whack at it, and saved in there by Lopez. Wearing the bright orange jersey. Little orange on the rest of the uniforms. The striping on the side. Ball here to the near side. They're going to fight for it. Who's going to come up with it? Little arm jousting. And sub getting ready to come in. Referee have a little chat here with Alonzo. Make sure everything's kosher. Ball's stepping in now, substitute. Number 19, that's Kyle Theobald. He'll come in for Campbell. Campbell getting a little break. Shawhan now settles it. Works it to his right. Sends it up a little. Tried to do the return pass. Eventually will get there. And going down, Shawhan looked like came close to hit his head on the turf. And the big boy, Holt, runs it forward. Zachary Holt, big tall player, works past the defense on the side, working into the box. Shot, it's going to be deflected, now cleared away. What a job there. It was Eden that got hand on it, and they'll earn a corner. So Libertyville showing some life here, trying to bounce back from that early 1-goal deficit. Let's see who will put it. But it looks like Alonzo will work his way over to put this ball in play. Alonzo taking his time, works his way over to the corner. Everybody set in the middle. Got the taller players marking up one another. Everybody in there tight. Back post, out toward the middle of the box. It's headed, and it'll be a goal kick right here. Eden will put it in play. Ryan Epen. Make sure we get that right. Getting ready to come in, number 14, Giacomo Ziza. Has a twin on the team, Giovanni. Giovanni and Giacomo. Giacomo in the game right now. Had a goal against the Ohio team, Padine United. One of the 3 goals scored by this STA squad there. Say coming up with the goal here in this contest. His first of the preliminaries. Ball out to the side, worked up by Zakshevsky. Ball toward the middle. Flicked back now, worked around. Say steps in. He goes at it. Alonzo now comes away with it. Referee trying to juke with him. Little dance in the middle. Get our names of our officials at halftime. Appreciate the work of Daniel Reed, our producer. John Peters here with you on the microphone. Our resource folks, coaches, and team managers giving us help on the pronunciations. Appreciate all that work as well. Ball sent forward. Near midfield, stepping in. And now ball will be a little foot race here. Say goes to the turf, and I guess you can say that battle won by Phillips. Barkeen now looking for options. Sends it out toward the middle. Good look there, finding open people. Shawhan now, far side, marked up there by Gopalum. Ball down the side, it's going to trail across the end, so Lopez will have the goal kick coming up. Another sub getting ready to come in. Substitutes giving some breaks. The heat rising here as we go through the morning. This 9 a.m. start. So a little admonishment from teammate Della Grazia will check in. Coming out is Daniel Farberoff. Has had a goal a couple of games, had a goal against Ohio and the Illinois team. So Farberoff, a force to be reckoned with. Say coming through with the goal here, however. Sun rising and bringing the heat up with it. A lot of space, a lot of space. Ball the near side here. Ball worked up. Alonzo works his way around Barkeen. Ball sent forward, and the referee says play on. Ball maintained in the possession of Libertyville. Ball down near the corner. Barkeen now trying to work out of traffic. And Barkeen is whistled for the foul. This will be an opportunity for Libertyville. They have the ball and about 15 yards outside the box, maybe 20. And only 2 or 3 yards out of the sideline. So they'll be able to put this ball in play probably 10, 15 yards away from the keeper. Wind picking up just a little bit, maybe in the face of the player Zakshevsky, who will be putting it out there. He'll be putting a left foot into it, probably bending away from the keeper. Little floater, back post, gets over the keeper, and it's floating out to the outside. They'll try to bring it back in. Most of the black shirts, however, vacated the box to go after it. Turning now, going the other way. Here's a big race, sliding in there to interrupt things. Good hustle once again. That is Della Grazia. Della Grazia now will bring it back toward his teammate. Right through the legs and into the box, and several black shirts converge to take it away. Ball down the side. That will come right here to us in the scorer's 10. Looks like the subs here. Number 30 coming in, Giovanni Ziza. And number 3, Alexander Carnival. So those players will step in. Looks like Say will now do the honors to toss it in. Shawhan, one of the players coming out. Players working very hard here. Say will toss it in, right back to him. Back to Bottangiani. Bottangiani, the anchor in the back here, along with teammate Taliano. Ball on the far side, worked around. Sent back out toward Bottangiani. Ball sent over to the Carnival. Just checked in, has the fresh legs. Ball worked on the far side now. Defense chasing after it, trying to come up with it. Sent in toward the box. Looking in the middle. There's loose. There's going to be a shot and a score. And a goal that's given to number 9. Looks like Prussell. Prussell, who had a goal. And we'll double check to make sure. But Prussell looks like he just checked in. And we're going to make sure. It is number 9. So 2-0 your score here. Good work on the inside. We'll try to see if we can find out who had that assist. So substitutions coming in now for Libertyville. Number 31, Tyler Witz. And number 11, Augie Lombardo. So the ball placed down. 2-0 here. 2-0 after that goal. STA at around the 24-25 minute mark. So subs lining up now. As we said yesterday, like airplanes at the airport, getting ready to land. Ball the near side. Got some space now, working it up. It's going to be Zakshevsky. He'll look for options. Has some space, so you'll see if STA will back off a little bit. I believe Della Grazia also in there to help with that assist. So the first goal scored by Colin Say, and that second goal coming from Zachary Prussell. Prussell with the goal also in the Illinois game. So good score there. That ball will trail out. It'll be a toss in. It's like subs getting ready to come in. Coming in, number 10, Cole Farrow. Colin Say will come out. So checking in also, returning into the lineup will be Saul Valadez. Coming out, I believe, was Roman Lynch. Lynch, number 17. Zakshevsky now, he'll work it back, sending it back to the defense. Working there is Frankie. Frankie sends it back to his teammate Leroy, back to the other side. Valadez, I believe, the player just returning into that, started the match, comes back in. 2-goal deficit here, so a little urgency for Libertyville as they try to come up with that one. Good hustle by Holt. He is a big young man for this age group. And he's a good forward, a good target to look at. Zakshevsky and Farrow going at it here, a little hand jousting. That ball will go out. A little slam on the side here. Johnny now, they get past him. And that will be a corner. Nice job there by the Libertyville player, Holt. He shields away the defenders so that they couldn't play the ball, and it earns the corner. Bring it in will be Alonzo. He'll work it in from the sunny side of the field, they'll say. 28th minute, moving toward the 29th. Right foot will be put on it. Should be bending in toward the goal. Good service in last time from the corner. Here's Alonzo. Puts it up, floating. Top of the box, headed. Now headed out. Good job by the defense. And you got a rush here. You've got 3 white shirts, now 4, and it hits the back heel of Della Grazia, and it will go the other way. And through ball there. Nice job getting it into Alonzo. He'll send it to his teammate, tries to, but right to the defense, and probably a shot that he could have taken, but he passed it off. Ball there by Fay. Sent back to Ziza. That's Giacomo Ziza, number 14. Giacomo with the ball, working it up into space. A little shove there, and that's going to be a foul on Witz. Coach Marin have a little chat there with a couple of his players. And a quick set and pass off to the left side coming in. And a little juke there, except there was another black shirt awaiting. So it's cleared away. Checking the clock here, 30th minute. Not official, that's our media time, so official time kept on the field. Ball on the far side, it'll be tossed in. A lot of movement trying to get open. There's the goal scorer in there, number 9, Prusil in that area. P-R-E-U-C-I-L. Hope we're saying his name correctly, Prusil. A couple of substitutes still warming up. Lopez will bring it out. He'll put it in play. Also wearing number 9. As we said, wind picking up just a little bit. Helps with the temperature. Might, at this point, not hard enough to really affect the ball in flight. There's one down the side. Going down there is Holt, the big guy in the front. Holt looks for options. He'll play with it a little bit, send it off to his right. And it goes, so we have an offside flag go up from the assistant referee number 2. We're in field number 3 here at the Shields Soccer Complex on the edge of the property. Off to the end of the pitch on the south side. See the trees, the forest to the edge, and then behind the fans on the far side, a lovely golf course. So can't ask for better than this. Fans on the far side looking into the sun, however. They could ask for better. Maybe they have umbrellas up or sunglasses for sure. Ball to the far side. favorite word I've heard recently is the word relax. Not just in this match, but in several, not only from the players, but from the referees as well. Just to relax and play the game. Ball on the far side. Looks like it will be tossed in right there. A couple of options. Looks like that's going to be Fay who will get it in. Taken toward the corner now. Deflected, but it'll still be a throw. Looks like Farrow over there, I believe, who checked in. And it'll be a toss in by number 13, Fay, once again. Right there, about 6 or 8 yards away from the flag. Tossing it into the sun. And a ball that comes back to Fay. And the offside flag goes up. It'll come the other way. Number 12 there, Valadez. He puts it in play, and here we go. STA backing off some, giving a little space out front. With a 2-goal lead, no urgency on their side, but obviously for Libertyville, urgency building. Trying to come back from a 2-goal deficit. No easy task. Not impossible, however, and that's in their mind right now. Chip one away here before halftime. Ball worked across there by Frankie. Frankie far side now. They'll get it over. Get it over to Valadez. Sends it forward. Trotting up and down. Let's see, that over there was Theobald. Very animated as he took that ball down the side. Valadez tries to make a good first touch, but it goes off his right foot out of play. Here comes a toss. Fay looking for options now. He's going to look back, look up. Now he'll send it in toward number 4 there, Della Gracia. Great name, Valentino Della Gracia. Good hair as well to go with it, so could be a future commercial star, Valentino Della Gracia. Hear the coach holler out his name. He's an option in the inside. There we go, coming back. That's a nice move there. That's Lombardo who's checked in, working it across. Little slide tackle there. He stays with it. Let's see if he can get to it before he goes out. And pressure over there. It'll be a toss in there for Libertyville. Good hard work by Lombardo. Earns the toss on the side. He worked around 3 or 4 different defenders. Holt now there with it, the big boy in front. Back out there to Phillips. Nice slide in there by Fay to interrupt things. Causing problems. Here comes Valadez. He steps in. Now the ball taken away from him. And we'll go to halftime. Oh, no, we won't. I thought that was the halftime whistle. It's actually a foul there. A ball be put in play. Anticipated the second whistle, but it didn't come. We are very close here. It's about the 4th or 5th minute of extra time here. Any moment could have the halftime whistle. Watching out in the middle here, and again at halftime we'll double check and get the names of the referees for you. We'll check on some of the other, maybe the assist on the goal to confirm. Johnny now taking his time, no real urgency if you're STA. And that ball off to the side. Fay now, he'll send it a little further down the pitch. Right back out, worked around, working through some traffic. Low ball sent in the middle. Looking inside, clicked away, however, by the defense. Alonso wins that one. Maybe one last chance here before halftime. Works it forward. Working right down the middle. Is it a chance? Alonso brings it out to the side. Tries to get it through and runs into a wall. Long ball sent in there nicely by Frankie. Holt now back to Valadez. Two big guys working together, and that is the halftime whistle. And we will step aside. We'll be back for second half action. We'll give you the names of the officials and kind of give you a wrap up of the first. John Peters here, Daniel Reed will step aside. Be right back. Second half action coming up in just a few moments. Proud sponsors AE Engine, Media and Marketing. Also AmericanEagle.com, sponsor of the U.S. Youth National Championship. Bag Tags Incorporated, Target. Also Chipotle Grill, Mexican Grill. Expand a Brand, sponsoring. Also, every season starts at Dick's Sporting Goods, sponsors. MLS, proud sponsor. National College Student Athletes, NCSA. Nike, also a sponsor. Positive Coaching Alliance, better athletes, better people. Another proud sponsor, Premier International Tours. Soccer Shots, another sponsor. Also thanks to go out to Sun-Maid Raisins. Your Petro Shopping Center, TA. United Soccer Coaches, also a proud sponsor. USA Soccer. And Wilson Trophy Company, provider of trophies for the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championship Series.
Well, this is the top league in the country, all the best teams, the best competition, and that's what you want for your kids. You know, you want them to work hard and achieve success against the best, so it should be exciting.
Boy, they were tough. They were a tough team, and they had a lot of speed. And so we weren't ready for that, and they kept fighting and kept fighting and kept fighting. We made a few mistakes in the back, and then they came back and tied it up, you know, with 7-8 minutes left in the game. But it was a battle. They are a very strong, competitive team. It's a sweet victory because they really deserve it. The girls were tired. They were weak, and they dug really deep. They really did. They really fought for it.
Everyone wants it so bad that we all get better from each other. No matter the win or the loss, we all want it. It's the best feeling. I've dreamed about this for a long time. It's so exciting to be here.
Very tough game. We had to go into extra time to decide the champion, and our boys stuck it to the end, and were able to come out with a victory today.
It's just an amazing feeling knowing you scored the winning goal for the team. We worked so hard for this, and we all deserve this.
Regionals is where you find the best state champions come, and they give you a run for your money.
I think soccer in a whole creates a family. The bake sales, the car washes, the raising of money, it brings all of us together, and we are one, and on to nationals.
U.S. Youth Soccer has impacted my life by taking over, and I mean, it's been a very good experience. A lot of life skills and lessons and how to take on certain things, and it's really made a big impact on my life.
Hey, everybody here was amazing.
We played against some amazing girls, and I just think it was awesome.
It's really great to see my team pull together to really work hard.
Being a regional champion is amazing. It's once in a lifetime type of opportunity for these guys, for myself.
I'm really excited for these girls with this confidence to go to nationals and just test ourselves against great competition. We're going in S.
It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft, the first Monopoly board game went on sale, Social Security began, and Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935, offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, that was the highlight of my soccer career, to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
And welcome back, folks, as the teams take the field once again. It's the Libertyville team out of Illinois taking on the TSA squad, the New Jersey. So the eastern area and going against the Midwest. These two teams in the first half coming out a goal pretty early on, scored by Colin Say. Later on, a goal scored by, let's get the name there exactly, Zachary Prusel, and we believe the assist was going to Daniel Farberoff. So 2-0 your score here as we start the second half. Another 35 minutes of quick action. Ball back as you see Libertyville. They're in the black with orange trim. Got these gray numbers, gray sleeves. On the other side, the all-white jerseys and uniforms for STA. Ball flipped forward by Karan Shawan. Coming out with some life there, Gopalam. He will go down. And they're asking for the call there. Assistant referee, or coach, I'm sorry, is Surgeon, going to get his last name, but he is trying to ask why there wasn't a foul on that play. Interesting to hear the different comments from the coaches here on the side. Let's get the names of the officials for you. In the mid, it's Sergio Armendariz. AR1, Sarah Most. AR2, Tyler Super. And number 4 official, the 4th official here on the side, Marcelo Soto. Ball worked at the top. Valadez now works it back to the left. See if he can get a boot on it. Going to be cleared away briefly. Now a ball sent in. Defense is there, however. They'll clear it out toward the side. Looks like number 18, Taliano, doing a lot of the work. Ball on the far side, and it'll be a toss in there. Stepping into a little bit of shade here. Make sure I don't block the important folks at the score table as they do their job, trying to keep track of all the action. USYouthSoccer.org, a place you can go if you want to check on the latest as far as standings, the schedule, stats, everything like that. Back in the back, number 17, Lynch. He's back in and working hard. Shawan now working forward, got a little grab of the shirt, and the number 7s went at it right there. And that foul on Garcia went after his numerical counterpart. That was Karan Shawan drawing the foul. Hustling over to take this kick will be Taliano. Taliano will put it in play. Alonzo backing off, trying to squeeze that 10 yards as much as he can. As head official Armendariz will run back out toward the middle. And here we go. Ball into the top of the box. Bounding around, coming back out toward Alonzo. Has that right hand heavily bandaged, the wrist. Ball sent forward, trying to get it up to Valadez. Now sent on in toward Holt, and he is it's deflected away, and Epen will come up with it. Coach Tom Bray giving instructions where he would like that ball sent, and they send it off to that side. Far side there, Batanjane now, he'll work it across. Holt now putting a little pressure, they're in a high pressure this time. That ball with Alonzo, he's got a little bit of space. He's going to work it back over to Holt. Ball sent in, top of the box, flashing through were a couple of players. Valadez now working over there, trying to get to it. Saul losing that one, and it's going to go the other way. Nice sliding there. Sliding tackle by Zakshevsky. Ball in the midfield. Picked up nicely now, coming the other way, reversing territory. Now Batanjane steps in. He'll bring it back. Little give and go. Now sent forward. Farberoff, a little shove in the back, stays with it, keeps his balance, works to his left. Now takes it in, top of the box, and takes a whack at it, and it's going to be picked up by Lopez. A pretty good run by Farberoff, probably winded after all that work through traffic. Ball headed in the back there by Collins. Say with it. Say scoring the first goal of the contest. We're early in the second half, 2-0. Overland Park, Kansas at the Shields Soccer Complex. Ball worked into the box on the far side. Say takes it away, however, and will send it off for a throw. Throw in there. Looks like Zakshevsky will do the honors. Zakshevsky looking for options now. Players moving around. right in front of him. Now he'll go to Holt, the tall player. Turns, sends it toward the box. Badenjane is there, however. Now flicked, little chip up over everybody. Farberoff had that assist earlier. Ball played across the front of the goal. There's a lot of speed working it forward now. Sent in toward the corner. Karan Shawan, and the flag goes up and the crowd goes down. Offside, just about 10 yards outside the box. Ball will be put in play right there as substitutes getting ready to come in here in the second half. Number 11, Lombardo, will come in. Augie Lombardo wearing number 11. Ball sent forward. Nice boot there. Sent deep. And for this age group, that's one of the longer balls you'll see. Working it through his Fay. Still has it. Works through. Maintains possession. Now off to the right. Run there all the way into the box. And a nice tackle there by the defense. And staying down, I hope, okay. And we have down there is number 52, Leroy. So we're going to, while that injury's taken care of, we'll see if he pops right back up. If not, we'll take a break. Looks like they're checking to see here. Lord, might have a cramp in that hamstring. Hate to speculate here, but once again, we go back and review a little bit on these two teams. STA at 2-0 right now in their preliminary matches, taking down Panine United out of Ohio and MSC Academy out of Illinois. On the other side for Libertyville, 1-0-1, had the win against MSC Academy, and then a tie with that Panine United. And it's going to be a ball brought in from the side, high in the air, punched out by Lopez. Chasing it. They're going to track it down, send it back out. Barkeen lines it up, puts a left foot on it, and Lopez will trot over. He has space. He'll corral it. So a little bit of excitement. The good news is the injury to Leroy seems to have subsided, and he is working his way through it. Tough young men and women out here playing soccer. Not an easy game. A lot of contact. Alonzo works it up. Has that right wrist bandage. He's surrounded by white jerseys. Somehow comes away with it. Shawan now working on over to Campbell. Campbell back to Say. On up to Farberoff. Farberoff, little juke there. Sends it toward the middle. Defense pesky and tries to take it away. It gets its way over to Shawan. Shawan shoved a little bit. Number 7's going at it again. Shawan sends it over to Collins. Collins to Fay. Fay. Collins. Trying to get it back, a little tip there, trying to get some pressure. And it's taken away. Coming the other way, Shawan diving in there. Hops back up. That's number 11, Lombardo, who just checked in. Going after it. Zakshevsky goes down, and looks like Barkeen on the far side working it in. Ball in the box, headed down. It's in the box now, just out. There's a shot bending in, but it's tapped away. Briefly, let's see if it's brought back in. Here we go again. From the outside, a shot blocked. Nice job. Alonzo now will bring it forward. Holt is there. Holt trying to get the Holt now taking it in the box. A slide. They'll earn the corner. So good work there by Holt as he had some speed coming up through there. And with his height and strength, hard to bring down. Zakshevsky now will go off the side. He'll bring it in. In the side, you'll see the targets. Probably one of those would be Holt, he's in there. You see on the back post there, number 3, Frankie. Left foot coming up. Lining it up, and here we go. Left foot floating, bending in a little bit. Headed back toward the back post and out. Now cleared away briefly. Let's see if Farberoff gets to it. Cut off there by Phillips. And it'll be a throw in for STA, team out of New Jersey. A lot of subs getting ready to step in here. Looks like the first one coming in will be number 46, Ryan Moats. Moats hands off the penny to number 8 coming off is Phillips. Moats will trot out into the midfield area. And here comes the toss. Far side, Barkeen. Barkeen sends it off. That's Gopalam who knocks it back out. Barkeen will do it again. Fans over there right on top of the action. Nice turn. That one's going to go forward a little bit. Let's see if they can play it. A little back pass. Now toward the middle. Ball work back. There's Cassiano. Through ball. Makes its way to Alonzo. Alonzo in the midfield. Now Farberoff comes up with it. Farberoff turns. Traffic. Somehow gets it over to Campbell. Campbell now it's taken away by Alonzo. He does a little spinaroo now. Coming on up. Shawan there gets a touch on it. Player that just checked in. Moats part of that play off to the far side. Zakshevsky. Shefty looks to the left foot, takes it down toward the corner. A lot of pressure from Barkeen. It's going to go across the end line. What will it be? It's a goal kick. Looked like it might have been a corner there, but the official right there, the head referee, Mr. Sergio Armendariz. Lopez now will put it off to the near side. Here comes Holt, gets the ball in. There's a ball right across the front, and he scores. I'll get those numbers for you. Looks like number 7. Going to get the goal. The assist, number 7, and the goal by 11. Looked like 7 to 11, I believe, was Garcia to Lombardo. We'll get the word here. So 2-1 here as they come back with a score. That was a nifty play there. Good combination right along the line. You see the replay there and the celebration as they come out. Ball sent forward. There's Holt. He's part of that front line. So right now, STA struggling a little bit, giving away and a lot of opportunity here as see Libertyville coming out with some fresh excitement here in this second half. Alec Leroy went down earlier. He looks like he's okay, however. Epen now will play it out to the side. Pressure put on in there by Lombardo. Lombardo really bringing some energy, coming in and helping with that goal. Pretty easy goal there. Nice ball sent in. As we said, looked like Garcia, number 7, the player with the assist, and then the goal by Lombardo. It would be right about in here in the second half, probably around the 11th or 12th minute of the second half, 47th, 46th, 47th minute of this contest. So ball set down, little chat there in the middle. Sub ready to come in. So the excitement builds. A 2-goal deficit, now just 1. That ball deflected back out, and a header that Batanjane goes down briefly. Looks like he's okay. And now they've had the foul and the referee reaching for the pocket. And I believe that will be number 5, Gopalum, he will get the yellow card. Subs getting ready to come in for both teams. Referee marking down all the information now. Here come the substitutes. Looks like Say coming out. Coming in will be Valentino Della Grazia. Just rolls right off your tongue, that long name. On the other side, we'll wait for the other substitute to come in as the official marks off the 10 yards for Garcia. Miguel Garcia, he'll step back. Putting it in play, looks like Taliano. Taliano puts a foot in it, right foot coming in. Lopez coming out. And he lets the traffic go by briefly, but now he'll put it on down the pitch. Chasing after it is Holt. Holt going on in. Banjani there, he's going to try to clear it away. Gets it back toward Lopez. Epen, the goal is wide open. So if everybody in the back hollering to shoot because the goal was wide open. Epen had come out. He was way out to the right side. So here's the throw in. So here comes once again, now the word relax has moved to chill out. Like those instructions. Here we go as hustling in now for Libertyville will be Phillips. Copeland will come out. And waiting for the toss still. Here we go. Barkeen will toss it in. A lot of pressure on that side. Saw Della Grazia. He just checked in. He has the ball. Ball out front. Flying by was Garcia. Sends it to Shawan now. He'll take it the other way with his bright shoes. Lilith working it over is Fay. Ball to the face. Fay now will turn. Sends it to Shawan. Shawan back to Collins. Ball worked around. Out there working hard is Lombardo still trying to put some pressure on the defenders, and they'll lose it. Lombardo will turn and toss it in, try to get something going quickly here. Ball bounds away. Collins and Garcia, a little battle there. Collins comes away with it. Frankie in the back now. He'll send it in toward teammate Phillips, who just checked in. Ball down toward the midfield. Lombardo gets it over to Zakshevsky. Ball forward. Where will it go? It's going to be tapped away. Batanjani now. He'll send it up the far side. Frankie there to intercept. Bring it back the other way. Lombardo will click it out. Say gets ready to come back in. Colin Say wearing number 2. And you have the feeling we've not seen the last goal in this contest because there's just some breakaways here and there. Some good athletes up front. Waiting for the substance. It looks like Barkeen coming across. We'll double check that as they get closer. Coming off, showing the hard work and the sweat out there. Barkeen comes over and Colin Say will check in. And the ball will be put in play on the far side. Still waiting. As a matter of fact, Say is the one who trots all the way across to toss it in. And here it is. Sends it in. Frankie steps up, sends it across. Touched right toward the middle. Shawan now races in. Frankie back toward the middle again. Coming away with it. Number 17 there, Cassiano, gets it over to Della Grazia. Say checks in, comes in immediately, has an impact, goes down briefly. Now working it across. Farberoff sends it across. Alonzo there briefly, couldn't turn it away. There's Fay. He works into the box, Takes it around the defense, across, and off the post, the right post. Farberoff, another shot, this one off a defender. And the ball's still loose in there. Here comes Shawan. He'll take a whack at it and send it off to the right. And the action there was hashtag fast and furious. So a ball that caught that right post. We'll see if we have the replay on that. If that comes up, you'll want to see this ball that deflects off the right post. A good opportunity. So you see the clock going down. If it pops up here, I'll let you guys know. Our folks in the scores tent want to see that as well. Ball toward the midfield now, headed down. Working it up is Della Grazia. The action continues. We're still thinking about the play there in front of the net, and we have offside. So, boy, it was just like point blank there, and the ball that hit off that right post. Another shot that came in with much more pace. Caught one of the defenders as they were falling down. It was not Lopez, it was a defender who made the block. And then it was cleared away. Shawan then stepped in for another shot at it, but that one was errant going off to the right. Looks like we're waiting for, the clock is stopped as we mark off the 10 yards. And they were a good half yard off. So sets it back up again. Now we're ready. Here we go. High ball, back post. Fighting around, headed, and it's bounding around. Let's see if it hits some legs again. There's a forest of legs in there. You can't get it through, and finally cleared out somewhat. And here comes Holt. He's trying to get it away from Shawan. Staying with that one, Campbell now down the side. Here's Fay working it in. Nice little click away there. Good job in the back by number 52, Leroy. Ball comes all the way up. Ball worked back around by Italiano. Sends it over to Say. Say now on the far side. Action really picking up here as we brought this score to 2-1. Ball over the end line. It will be a goal kick here. Be Lopez getting ready to put the ball in play. Valadez getting ready to check back in. Valdez, big tall player. He and Holt together, and he put Lombardo in there as well. Good size on this Libertyville squad. Zakshevsky will come out. And always getting a high five from the coach. Coach is checking on the time right here as we look as well. Look around the 59th minute. Unofficial here on our media clock. That ball headed back and forth we go. Finally finds the turf. Patanjane now. It's worked forward. Here comes Valadez. Just checked in. Gets it over to a teammate there. Now worked in the middle. Good ball in toward the center, but deflected away. Coming the other way. Farberoff on chase. He's going to rush through. Nice sliding tackle there by Leroy. Sends it out of play. And looks like he's back at full strength. He went down earlier and stayed down for a moment, but right now showing some good play and good athleticism right there. Two subs getting ready to come in. Subs here for STA. That ball backed off. Say will send it in. It's loose. Farberoff now. Let's see if it's going to be a corner. It will be. Let's see if the subs will come in after the corner or before. And coach asked that they come in after the corner. Ball quickly played. Trying to get it in before the defense is set up. Here we go. Ball moves in. Farberoff turns, stays with it. Ball flicked back out, and play is pretty much interrupted right there. Good job by the defense. Ball sent to Shawan. Shawan now, he's pressed, and they'll send it all the way back. Coach hollering for his players to put pressure up high. And a high ball, that will give them the opportunity. As Ratanjane gets it down, they're trying to get to it. Oh, now good job there by the back line. And Karan Chauhan brings it up. Good job there by Frankie as he interrupts that pass. Della Grazia, though, picks it up. He'll come the other way, flying through. And that ball will go out, and another corner. As Della Grazia with a lot of speed, he comes in as a sub with a lot of energy. So coach hollering instructions to his players, which it's good to see. A lot of the hollering we've seen directed toward the officials. It's good to see some instruction going on as well here on the side. And I must say I learn a lot as well listening to these coaches. Very informative. There's a ball coming in right in the middle. Got a paw up there on it, and it's loose off the defender again. A wall of black shirts just getting in the way of those shots and maintaining the 2-1 edge. That ball high, and it's going to go in. And let's see if we can pick that number up. That was a nice blast as we see the celebration take place. And I'm sure we'll have the that number come to you. Trying to see if that replay will pop up around the 62nd minute. And we'll check with Coach. What was the number of the score? 18 with the score. Caliano with the goal. Got that confirmation there. There's the celebration you see on that blast. That was a good 30 yards poke. It comes in over the keeper. And a lot of subs now getting ready to come in. We'll get those for you. Here we go. Number 3, Carnival steps in. Number 19, Kyle Theobald. Number 14, Giacomo Ziza. So here we go. I think all the subs have been accounted for. That goal, once again, number 18, Charles Taliano. And it was a blast from the back. A defender who had stepped up, put that ball in the back of the net from about 30 yards out. Ball worked around in the back. Johnny now back to keeper Epen. Johnny, ball the far side. And our score now 3-1 as we move toward the 63rd minute. Ball shot. There's another one off the top of the bar. Another blast, and this one came up just a little bit too hard. Stayed up and hit the bar. Another corner coming up. Libertyville trying to fight back, down by 2. Looks like Alonzo will go over there to put it in play. Alan Alonzo has been a big part of this match. More subs getting ready to come in for STA. And Alonzo looks like giving a signal there. High ball in the box. Goes by everybody. Tracked down by Garcia. Points to the right, goes left. Plays it, tries to turn. Now sends it back to a teammate. Back out front. Ball in, and we had a and the ball will be sent outside. This will be very similar to a corner as it will be played in from the sunny side, so a little bit of an advantage in that way. Garcia will put it in play. Everybody lining up near the top of the box. See Epen giving instruction, setting up his defense. And here we go. Garcia, right foot. High ball coming in and coming through everybody. Epen comes out to grab it. Ball rolled to a player that wasn't really watching there at first, and they will take advantage. Libertyville brings it back in. Alonzo off to the right and quickly through. I believe that was Taliano again who just scored. He comes back and plays a good job on defense. Ball in the box, but Epen secures it. Now he'll toss it out. Ball rolling around, coming forward. And a little trip from behind. And you hear the whistle. So there's Anjane now. He'll send it back. Italiano, near side Fay. Fay right back, and a little bit of time taken off the clock. Moving up to the 66th minute. So there should be a little bit of added time, a couple of injuries. Say extra time, and that ball, Alonzo there with it. He's going 1v1. Takes it to his left, and there's a player to stop it, sent in, but a little bit too hard. Sent in there by Moat. Option there probably was Halt. Epen sends it out. Ball sent right back in. Fay heads it toward a teammate. Working in there is Carnival. Italiano sends it out to the right. Trying to get it to Della Grazie. It gets there eventually. And it will be flicked out. Throw in there for STA. Subs anxious to get in. And here come the subs. So here we go. A couple of players coming off. Looks like Say, one of those coming off. Coming in will be number 10, Farrow. He'll come in for Farberoff. Number 30, that's Giovanni Ziza. And he'll check in for Say. Zakshevsky will be coming in. And it looked like we had maybe Lombardo out there, I believe coming off it is. Might have had some difficulty at some point, so he'll come off. Ball on the far side. Ball batted around now, trying to get some possession. STA comes away with, they'll send it on back. A lot of time here, taken off the clock. They'll just take their time, send it on back to Epen. Epen just outside the box with the feet. Off to the side. Batanjane keeps it in. And here comes the pressure. Garcia pulls it away. He'll look inside. Ball cross at the top. A little too much on the first touch. Gets away. Ball sent toward the top of the box. That was Witz who was in there. Tried to settle it at his feet, but it got too far away. Teammates helping get the ball back in quickly. He tossed in by Lynch. Lynch headed back toward Alonzo. Alonzo, a dangerous player if he can get the ball. There he is. He's got it. Take it off to the right. Now he'll turn. He'll find a wall of white. Ball sent across. A little opening on the left side. Now the farther out there to Zakshevsky. He rides through traffic, sends it in, tries to find someone in the box, but it finds a defender and comes the other way. Ball in the middle there, Carnival sends it over, and a little dismay there from Giovanni Ziza as it goes past him out of play. Ball, could it be a corner? It is. A corner just inside the flag, and Zakshevsky looks like he will put it to task here. He'll put the left foot on it into the wind, so this ball will bend. Let's see if he floats it to the back or if he tries to bend it away from the keeper. Got the hand up, and here we go. He'll send it toward the back post. And a header, it's close, and Epen is there. He makes the save. Good effort in there, and I believe it was Halt. There, he got a head on it, but good ball sent in there by Zakshevsky. Gave his teammates a good chance. That ball out on the far side. Fans over there in the splash zone. Here we go. Trying to get the urgency down by 2. You really have to see some miracles take place here if you're Libertyville. You need a quick goal and then another. On the other side, STA, no rush, taking their time. Giovanni Ziza now, he will take his time to toss it in. Here's the toss. Garcia comes away with it. See what he can do. Sends it to Alonso. High touch. There's a shot. It's going to be off to the right. And he took a whack at it. So Epen will track it down. Put it back in. We'll see how much extra time. See, our fourth referee said, how much time there, sir? But minimum 3 extra here. So I don't know if we're close. Very close, and they're looking right here, and we are passing into the extra time of minimum of 3. So if you're Libertyville, you need a quick strike here. Shoe goes flying. That'll take some time. Take you back to the days of the barefooted kickers. That's to get the shoe back on. I believe that was it Holt who lost the shoe. Now the ball on the far side. Here comes Zakshevsky. And it'll be a toss in there on the far side, right in front of the fans. And STA fans preparing to celebrate. Libertyville keep their heads up high, though, as they fought back and got the goal here late. Ball worked across. A rush here coming in. Ball on the far side. Flag goes up, and that will put a halt to the proceedings. They need a new ball. Here comes the ball. And they're getting it in now. Ball must have flown over the back fence. So here we go. Sent back in toward Lopez. Now it'll be on the far side. Looks like Leroy over there will put it in play. Second minute, minimum of 3 extra. We're in the second one. That ball sent over midfield. Turning now and headed out. Garcia now will put it forward. Fay is continuing to work hard all the way till the final whistle. That one taken away briefly. Good work in the middle there by Prusel, and way back he scored a goal. Say had a goal. Prusel had a goal. And another goal coming in late from Charles Taliano. Those are your 3 goal scorers. 3-1 your score. And this STA team trying to go for undefeated in the preliminary round. For Libertyville, not much solace, but they're the only team that has scored against this STA defense. That ball rolling outside, and a little pressure there. Trying to come up with it was Witz, but it will go on over midfield. Working up to Della Grazia. Knowing the goal differential could be important, they tumble there. Referee says play on. That ball will go out. And the hand is up, and the whistle blows. That's the end of this game. And once again, a 3-1 victory for STA. They stay perfect in their record at 3-0. And for Libertyville, once again, the only team that has scored on this STA defense in these 3 games. So once again, folks, we'll carry on to Saturday semifinals for sure for STA. Check usyouthsoccer.org, the latest words, schedules, stats, standings, and all the news. Once again, John Peters, Daniel Reed, thank you for joining us, and we appreciate you joining us. Hope you've enjoyed this broadcast. We'll be back soon here from Overland Park, Kansas, U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. Proud sponsors AE Engine, Media and Marketing. Also AmericanEagle.com, sponsor of the U.S. Youth National Championship. Bag Tags Incorporated. Target. Also Chipotle Grill, Mexican Grill. Expand a Brand, sponsoring. Also, every season starts at Dick's Sporting Goods. Sponsors MLS, proud sponsor. National College Student Athletes, NCSA. Nike, also a sponsor. Positive Coaching Alliance, better athletes, better people. Another proud sponsor, Premier International Tours. Soccer Shots, another sponsor. Also thanks go out to Sunmade Raisins. Your Petro Shopping Center, TA. United Soccer Coaches, also a proud sponsor. USA Soccer. And Wilson Trophy Company, provider of trophies for the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championship Series.
Well, this is the top league in the country, all the best teams, the best competition, and that's what you want for your kids. You know, you want them to work hard and achieve success against the best, so it should be exciting.
Boy, they were tough. They were a tough team, and they had a lot of speed. And so we weren't ready for that, and they kept fighting and kept fighting and kept fighting. We made a few mistakes in the back, and then they came back and tied it up, you know, with 7-8 minutes left in the game. But it was a battle. They are a very strong, competitive team. It's a sweet victory because they really deserve it. The girls were tired. They were weak, and they dug really deep. They really did. They really fought for it.
Everyone wants it so bad that we all get better from each other. No matter the win or the loss, we all want it. It's the best feeling. I've dreamed about this for a long time. It's so exciting to be here.
Very tough game. We had to go into extra time to decide the champion, and our boys stuck it to the end, and were able to come out with a victory today.
It's just an amazing feeling knowing you scored the winning goal for the team. You